Isolation has actually been a lot harder than I thought it would be.
I'm laying here in my bed, feeling kinda lonely. Then my heart starts talking. You are never alone, whispers my heart, whispers my sweetheart. You are never alone.
I started thinking about activities in this time of isolation that are most beneficial to me and helping me survive isolation, and I thought of the 3 activities that are most important to me, and I think they kind of fit 3 categories. I'll start with coffee because that might sound pretty ridiculous that I'm listing that as one of the most important things in my life right now, but it's not just drinking coffee. Every single morning I go through the same routine where I've been making AeroPresses, and so I grind the beans and I weigh them and smell it and pour the hot water. Like, it's all of these tactile activities. It's really stimulating every single sense. So I don't know, it's just like having that small moment that I know will be there every morning regardless of what's going on in the world. It's almost like a meditative practice where I'm just doing things with my hands, not thinking about much, and that's become very important to me and something that I thoroughly enjoy every day. So the second one, the activity that keeps you healthy, for me, thankfully, that's been skateboarding. Skateboarding's been a part of my life for a long time, but currently I am really relying on it heavily for my physical health and my mental health. It keeps me healthy, gets my heart rate up, it gets me out of my head, and that has been essential for me. I mean, that's the time that I can think and come up with creative ideas, or it can also be a time where I just zone out completely and don't think about anything except skateboarding. And that's just, I could not survive right now without skateboarding. And then the third activity is something to maintain social activity, and for me that's become video games, which has been kind of surprising because I hardly ever play video games, and that has now become another one of the most important parts of my life because before isolation, one of my favorite things in the world was to go to game nights at my brother's house where we'd play video games or board games with him and his wife and some of our friends, and now not having that, I'm so glad that we still are kind of able to do that through video games. So we're just playing online, still able to talk to each other and kind of feel like we're still hanging out. That has been huge, and I never thought that I would say that I'm depending on video games for survival, because that has really helped me feel like I still have a social life. I've had a pretty hard time making videos lately because I haven't been feeling creative, but that was kind of the purpose of this video, is I'm working out what I need to do in my life to maintain that sense of normalcy and to be feeling creative and healthy. So I'm getting there. I feel like it's getting better, and I hope you're doing well. I'd really like to hear what things are most important to you right now during isolation, because it's obviously just a different time, and I think a lot of us are finding really creative alternatives to keep our minds healthy and our bodies healthy. So definitely leave a comment. Let me know what has been essential for you during this time of isolation. I'd love to hear any of that. So thank you so much, as always, for watching. I genuinely appreciate it a ton, and I'll see you next time.